Hey, it's Tanya, and I'm up again with another scrapbook process video using my October HipKits and scrapping my Namibian trip. I did try and show you there, but it went so fast that you wouldn't have actually seen. But these two photographs are, it was so funny. I don't know, I'm sure in whichever country you live, you have road signs that kind of tickle your funny bone. This one did with me because we were driving along and then I suddenly noticed and I thought, hang on a minute. And then we passed another one and yeah, that is a warning sign about warthog crossing. I kid you not. Yep, they have in Namibia warning signs that there are pumbas going to be crossing the road. So it was about the third one when I managed to capture a decent enough photograph. Yeah, you would have thought we could have stopped and I could have got a really good one, up close. But, well, when you're traveling and you're driving, you don't necessarily want to stop every 2 seconds to take photographs of warning signs. So I got one, and then as true as Bob, I kid you not, just shortly after that, there were these two guys crossing the road. I couldn't believe my eyes. Yeah, no, I know I live in Africa and I shouldn't be surprised by anything. But it was just too cute. And yeah, okay, look, they're seriously ugly animals. Ugly looking animals, sorry. Not to discredit the warthog, but they really aren't the prettiest looking things in the world. But it was just too cute, and I managed to snap the two of them because obviously we had to slow down to let them cross the road. So it was just it was really funny. At least I thought it was funny. And I haven't done anything really technical here. All I'm doing is deciding what I want as my layers in the back, and as per usual I've taken scraps because you would have seen in the beginning I was faffing around with what background I wanted and what was I going to do, and in the end I decided to go with a plain coloured cardstock background and some nice scraps. I'm trying to decide what colour that background is. I know it's orange. Okay, I'm not that colourblind. Actually, I don't even know. How would you know if you're colourblind? Just out of interest. Anyway, but is it like a sort of peachy orange? I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm going with a really pretty colour orange for my background, and then those various scraps to layer behind it, and poor little tiny attacher couldn't reach, so we got rid of that little bit of paper so I could get in there and staple nicely. And obviously I wanted my photographs in a sequence because that's what's funny about it. Otherwise it wouldn't really make too much sense. So, and no, talking about warning road signs, I think the funniest one I have ever seen was in Mpumalanga, which is very close to where the Kruger National Park is, where I'm going in December. We went into one of the villages, well, one of the little towns nearby to go, and I think we were buying a cool drink or something, I can't remember. Oh, and this is not technical either. I'm just taking the texture paste and spreading it through the stencil, that plus sign stencil or cross stencil or and stencil, whichever way you want to call it. So we went to this town to get some cool drink, and they had a warning sign there. But this was no ordinary warning sign, people. This was of a dude crawling across the road. I'm serious. On all fours, crawling across the road. Now, all I can assume is that they have a local problem where people get a little sloshed or tipsy. No, actually, you'd have to be totally drunk and crawl across the road. Only in Africa. Oh, please, if you've seen any funny warning signs like that, please leave a comment below and we can share in the giggle. That would be just awesome. Oh, ampersands! I got my ampersand on there, although it does change in a bit. I tried like 3. So there I have put a frame around because I wanted to draw your attention, well, not your attention, draw whoever's looking at my layouts attention to the little guys below. And yes, I got a coffee cup on there that says friends, because I figured those two were friends. They must be. They were following each other. So they have to be friends. And I would like to think that they are back there in Namibia even now, sitting around the campfire, having a little chat, telling each other how they narrowly missed being taken out by a big-ass truck. Ooh. Sorry. Pretty sure you're not supposed to say that on YouTube. It's early in the morning. Okay, moving on. So there, I got the gold ampersand on there because it's pretty and it looks good. So now I'm just going through the ephemera pack, which is the Cedar Lane Pink Paisley ephemera pack. And yes, that must be about the gazillion arrow I've been trying there, because I want to draw your attention to the warning sign there as well. And oh, these words, they're great. I like them. But once I'd taken that ha-ha off, I couldn't remember how it was supposed to look, and it didn't matter what permutation I did, or is it permutation? No, probably what, I don't know, but whatever I did, it wasn't working. I couldn't get it to work, so I thought, oh, this is not working, stuff it. And I cut it apart and then put it all on one line because that worked better. And yes, I'm trying the arrow again. Those little things stick. Do you find that sometimes when you're working with your scrapbook stuff, they stick and you battle to get it off? Yeah. Oh, and those leaf clips are really pretty. Leaf clips. Oh, look, I'm trying a little arrow now. You gotta give me 100% for perseverance with those arrows. I think I'll leave it there. And now just sticking up a couple of leaves behind and labels just to add a little bit of interest to this layout. So how is everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic week, and it's Friday. Yay for Fridays. You got any good plans for the weekend? We're going out tonight, hubby and I. Abandoning the kids and going out for a little bit of a jol. And for anybody who doesn't know what that means, it means a little bit of party. I know how to spell? J-O-L. Literally, that's it. Jol. So now I'm still trying to find stuff. Oh, there we go. Oh, and I did put the best friends there because I wanted to use it, and I figure they are. Oh, they're really pretty, those leaves. But I can't decide where I want to put it. I do that a lot, I have to say. And at this sped up speed, it looks really funny. Oh, the arrow's back. Yay! I found actually with those acetate pieces, the ATG gun works really well because you actually can't see it once you stick it down. Oh, trying to get over the friggin' arrow. Oh, I'm colouring it in. Oh, that was a inspired moment. Mainly because I don't like plain chipboard. No, it's not chipboard. Plain wood. Yes. I don't like plain wood. Now what am I doing? Oh, I had this idea that if I coloured around the pluses, it would, make it look nice. I'm not sure it actually did anything because when you look at it, you don't really see it. But I was doing it. Now, yeah, it's a little plain on the right hand side. Yeah, I've got a lot going on the left, but on the right there's nothing. And then I thought, oh, try a frame. No, that's not working. Oh, now I'm getting really inventive by thinking putting a little bit of that black on the right hand side. That's not really working either. I can tell you I'm on the edge of my seat wondering what I'm going to do next. Oh, tell you get over it. It's not working. Just move on. And I do. And I decided to do a little bit more of the texture paste here. I know it sounds a little weird, but I love taking that spatula and spreading texture paste through a stencil. It's just really fun. And yes, I mess it up, and you move the stencil and then it doesn't work so well, but it's really fun. And oh, look at that! Yes, I actually used my fingers to move that out of the way or get rid of it. But you wouldn't have noticed, but I did clean them immediately afterwards. Yeah, and there again as well. And yes, I back it all with this beautiful striped paper. I think you could back anything with this kind of striped paper and it's going to look good. Yeah, and there we go, sticking it down, and I think I'm almost done. Oh no, splatter's got a splatter. Come on. Oh, and yes, I was quite disappointed with myself because I didn't cover the photo enough and now I'm trying to get it off and that wasn't working. So we're just living with the splatters on the photograph. And a roller date stamp just to give that final touch. There we go. And I do believe I'm done. So thank you for taking this little trip with me again. And if you can see, aren't they ugly but cute? There we go. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you again soon.